I think it's vinegar.
Yeah,
It
to
tastes
make
more
it
sour.
stretch.
To make it yeah.
Especially the onion vinegar.
Mm.
That's all. Like, I don't really
Let
like
me still
vinegar,
put the sound on
but
because I can hear it
as a
more.
youth, I've been told when I go
and sour show where we're gonna have some bants and controversy. So I'm your host, Dr. Wordplay. We got Cassie and we got Cherry there and we got Big Temper in the building. And today I'm gonna start it off with my topic, and that is why has the mental health rate gone up in the UK? Why do you think that is, Cassie?
Because of the lockdown. That's one of the situations. A lot of people are not used to being on their own, um, especially if you live in a council flat or even if you live in an
What's it got to
apartment.
do with the council? Why
Because if
council?
you live in a flat, it's like you're not getting no air to go outside to like breathe. You're just locked up in a box like you're in prison. So it messes with people's mental health, the social distancing, no communication. It works perfectly for me, but for
Why is
some
that?
people, I'm allergic to humans.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so for me, it's nice, but for other people who are used to socializing, it's very hard on them.
Okay, so when you said you're allergic to humans, like what's the
I,
signs? What effects do you get? Like what happens?
I'm claustrophobic. So, like for instance, I
Did
can't.
you say you're claustrophobic?
I'm
Oh,
claustrophobic.
I thought
So,
you
for
said
instance, I
claustrophobic.
can't even take the underground if it's full. I can't.
Okay.
So, yeah, I can't do with crowds. You ain't gonna catch me at carnival. You ain't gonna catch me in the club. It's not gonna happen. Even when I run my business, you'll find me upstairs.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not
Shoot.
happening.
Okay. Okay. Temper. Same question to you.
Boy, it's a sticky one still. It really depends the person. Me personally, it hasn't really affected me, but I know other people, they thrive on like being able to go out and do
Yeah.
all these
Social
stuff,
life.
socialize and whatnot.
Yeah.
So me personally, I like my own space. So it doesn't really bother me. But it has been unusual. No one can really.
Wow.
Well, I would just say, I think it's life, isn't it? Because everyone deals with stress differently. Through the lockdown, sometimes you don't see your loved ones, that can stress you. Bills can stress you. Men can stress you.
When you say bills, like why bills? Like what's the difference? Like, it's just
Listen, if you ain't
You
paying,
know what? Just money issues just stress you in general. And for me, personally,
yeah.
nothing don't stress me.
Yeah.
But
Nothing
if
at
you,
all.
I don't let nothing get to me.
Okay.
I just don't let nothing get to me. I'll be stressed at you, whatever not. I just take it every day. If I've got a bill and there's no money, it's just not getting paid.
Yeah.
They can't break down my door.
Yeah.
So it don't really stress me. But other people,
technically they can.
they cannot break down my door. That's
No
forced
matter
entry.
what time.
Cannot break down my door. You
So
can't force your way into my house.
If a
what about
bailiff
if
comes,
they?
they'll knock it off.
What about if they?
If a
have
bailiff comes, if they know you're in there, they can get it. They can have the right to call the police. But if they don't know I'm in there, they can't.
What about if they huff and they puff?
What's that gonna do to me?
Don't know. They're gonna blow the door
No,
down.
whatever. Right? But personally, nothing on stress, but everyone deals with stress differently. Sometimes kids can stress their parents, and I just think this
Like,
country is
the kids,
stressful.
what you're talking about? Like the kids just being at home all the time during the lockdown.
Yeah, and eating down the plate is different things. Just the noise. Some parents are used to like not having the kids, just going to work.
Yeah.
You just being at home, you're in just one place. Feel what's what you claustrophobic. Wouldn't everyone's different still. So me, I'm a home person really. Apart from holiday, some people are used to going out, and then some people are not used to going. I'm not being at home, so everyone's just different. So it affects everyone different. That's my point of view.
So Cassie, like you say, they like you just like being by yourself and all
Yeah.
of that. Yeah. Like, have you always been like that? Because I think that's a mental health thing there itself.
I was waiting for it.
And he's got a
Yes,
straight face
I
as
always
well.
like being by myself. Remember, I lived on my own from since I was 14 years old. So I think because I'm so used to being by myself.
You're independently gone in that way.
Yeah. It wasn't even adjustment for me to like have my son with me when he was born. Like,
Did
there's
you
a little person.
Did you get brought up by old people?
Yes, my
So
grand.
that's the reason why then probably. When you got with old people, you're just used to being on your own. You're not about social life, if it makes sense what I mean.
I get that. I get that. I was always my man.
So okay, what's the ideal party for you? Say for instance, there's like what, like 5, 6 people in a room. Would that be okay?
That's okay. I do cocktail bars. I do cocktail bars, but I just can't do like a club. It's like too much people. Everyone is sweaty. Some people don't smell too well. Who's trying to touch you when they're sweating? It's like it's just hygiene as well.
That's a
Yeah.
different
So,
issue.
what about
That's
this?
something else because
Yes.
that's not normal.
Some people not being them skin.
Yeah, but you shouldn't think of that. If you're dealing with people, you shouldn't have thoughts of that. So that's not normal.
No, they just smell normally. Even if you catch the
Yeah, but you're
underground,
working.
Some people smell.
Yeah, but
funny.
you can't think of that. If you're working, you can't think of that.
So you definitely have mental health issues then.
No, I'm an introvert. I like my own space. That's different. I'm an introvert. I like my own space.
Nah, there's issues there, bro.
No, there's introvert
there's
people that just
problems
love
there.
their own space. I just like my own space.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe. Well, I'm gonna ask myself that same question. What's the question again? No, Cassie was just like, but no, seriously, yeah.
Why is mental health?
Mental. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
He knows the question.
Yeah, I'm joking. Calm down. My girl was halfway through her text, like scrolling through the questions. But yeah. Okay, so me personally, yeah, I just think like this whole mental health thing, yeah, like it's really stressing out some people because, like you say, just being in the house, not being able to like go raving, like say, like not for me. I'm not speaking for me personally because for me, I would say this lockdown thing for me has really helped me because it's allowed me to save a lot. That's what I wanted to say, and it's helped me to like grow up a bit where I don't think like every time music system string up, I need to run out and just be there. And I think like when outside is open up again, like I'm quite cool to just be in my house and just chill and just always being out on road, spending money in clubs and all of that. So for me, this corona, I wouldn't say it's really helped me because I know a lot of people have died, but like in certain way, like it's
It made you look to life differently.
Yes.
That's what
But-
I reckon.
Definitely.
But he was still outside though.
Not everybody.
No, he was still outside though.
Yeah,
No, but
sometimes,
he's just
not as much.
He's just trying to
Is
say
that what
me.
we're doing now? We're
He just
snitching on the
realised-
podcast. Oh, we're doing that.
I like
We're
it.
snitching.
We are snitching. He
Yeah,
had it up
so
on his
no,
Instagram.
No, but I'm saying not as much. Not as much. Like, okay, so like I'm like, babe, you might as well say I'm married, yeah. Like I'll go out with the missus to like a little family function, blah blah blah. Like big up to the man them, like
Basically, what
When
he's
you-
trying to
when-
say,
when you lot
if
say-
from Butway he's going now
Yeah.
because of the corona in that whole time.
yeah.
In the period, normally you would different, but
Yeah.
you just know Friday you're out,
Yeah.
you're gonna go interest. But them time now because of corona, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, the
So
only
I'm-
thing that
so
stressed
I'm-
me is seeing my mum. Not seeing my mum all the time. But that was it. But nothing else bothered me in the lockdown.
Follow Dr. Wordplay on YouTube. You will see that he was out very often.
With my
I don't think you're getting the point what we're trying to talk about here.
I get the point.
wait, I've got like 10 videos on my YouTube. So anyway, so yeah,
Alright,
so
next.
we're gonna move on with this one. So I've been Dr. Wordplay. We've had this one here. Her name's Cassie or something like that. We got Cherry and we got Temper over there. This has been the Sweet and Sour Show, Bantz and Controversy, and yeah, there's nothing sweet about mental health. So if you can help people that's got mental health and like go and visit them and try and spend some time with them, that's all I can say about that one really. Out.
Welcome to the Sweet and Sour Show, Bantz and Controversy. My question is, are your friends a reflection of you? And let's start with the end.
Oh, what's my name?
Oh, here we have Dr. Wordplay, here we have Cherry, and here we have Temper. So now, I start with you, Temper.
I do think it's a reflection of you. Not to say that the reflection is a correct thing, but people do assume, rah, you're rolling with that girl. She's the baddest, or you're baddest as well. You understand? That always gets to be the common. What's the word? Dominate. What's the word?
We got trolls on that one.
Yeah, big up trolls on that one still. Yeah, but yeah, like I do believe, yeah,
So why did you use a girl as your example a little while?
my girl. What?
You just said how because people think that you're rolling with that girl, so they think that you're bad like that.
So from a man's point of view, if you got a group of gal and one of them's a badders, you're gonna say the rest of them are badders.
Judgmental men. Anyway.
No,
You?
what he's saying is true. Because people do judge in there. Sometimes you have the friends who say, oh, I don't think you should do that. But you don't want to put it in like to say, don't do it because people think I'm a whole like you. But that's how people think.
So just to back you up, you know that yourself because you know that if there's a certain girl moving scatty, nah, I can't roll with her. She's moving mad. And I know you said that in your life. You said that. Don't do that.
We always just say that.
You said it.
I personally believe what he said, right, you would judge it. Because if you see a group of men, always go out and you see this man's in that one's air, in that one's air, then the friend comes and looks at you like, thinking like, are you serious? Like, don't go there. And then the first thing he's going to say probably why. Then you say, oh, I saw your friend moving up and down for the whole party. So what? You're gonna just judge them. It's a thing we would do. So you wouldn't judge them.
Yeah, man, I'm
Anyway,
judging them
you're
still.
different. Anyway, so that's
You're
okay.
something. You're a different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
You're from
Well,
Mars.
back
bro.
to the mental health thing, innit?
Yeah, all of that. What about me? Okay, so
It's not something to do with judgmental. It's everyday life. It's realistic in there. That's how you would think. So you're trying to say you're gonna see a group of men and see this man's had sex with how many people and his next friends, and then you're gonna think this one is the same. It's not gonna be like the same.
Well, for me personally, like, are your friends like a reflection of you? Not necessarily, like in all cases.
No, definitely not all cases.
in all
But
cases.
I would if I'm but thinking that way.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Like, let me think. Oh no, the majority you'd probably say yes. Maybe like not in sexual ways because like.
Why not?
No, because think about it now, yeah. Like you might have a friend, yeah, that is a sket, yeah, and then you might not be a sket.
For the streets.
But that person, they've got certain things about them. They're fun. They have good laugh, yeah. But at the same time, if I was,
I don't judge them. They're still a normal person, even if you're cheap
yeah.
and you sleep around. You still could be a good person.
Yeah,
You could be a kind person, but just that you can't control your damn belief.
But if you was my friend,
You don't want to say
all right.
yeah.
Say for instance, if you was my girlfriend now, yeah, and you're my girlfriend, and like I'm seeing her with bare different men, but you're going out with her to the clubs and doing stuff like that, I'll be like, babe, I think maybe you shouldn't go. I'm gonna feel some type of way
then.
because I know you're gonna be chatting and you're gonna be going off with whatever, and then that other friend is gonna be like, oh, well, go on, like to.
Yeah,
this
hook
one
me up with
there,
your friend, like.
hook me up with your friend and all of that, and I wouldn't. That's too much pressure, so I wouldn't.
It really depends if you trust your other half, though.
Even if
If
you
you're
do trust,
you-
you're still
okay,
gonna, you still may think.
You can say yeah, you trust your partner, yeah, but you trusting your partner, that's on you as a person, yeah. It's not on her pum pum or whatever. Like her pum pum might jump for other people.
No.
You get it? But with this dodgy friend now, that's always it's just not a good look. And like when they're getting in the car together and going somewhere and they're there chilling at night, it's not a good look. And you knowing like people's gonna see that's your girlfriend and she's hanging out with this sketchy girl and think, you know what I mean?
Let's put it this way:
moving
all
away-
of us have one whole friend. No one can say they don't have it. All of us do have it.
Moving away
You just
from
have to
this-
have to work with it
moving
and
away
just try to put yourself in
Yeah,
a
but the other
situation.
thing, no, you said everybody have a whole friend, so you're admitting you have a whole friend.
Everyone, I just said to you, everyone does.
So now you're hanging out with that whole friend. Does that
Yeah.
mean that's what they're trying to say?
Okay,
Does
I
that
hang
mean
out
that
with my
you're a
whole friend,
as well?
but I know certain places where I would jump to go normally. If she asks me to go, I won't go. You have to respect it. You have to think about it. It's a common sense thing. Certain places I'll go. Certain places I'm no, I'm not going that because I know what I'm myself into. Second of all, I know I'm gonna be there. I should got very different men, and then their men, boys, I want to talk to me, and them lot can't buy me a pound of rice in the market. So like, what
So
are
if
you
they buy
going
a
on
pound of
here?
rice,
Shut
then
up!
they
Shut
can
up!
leave.
They're on to
You
you.
know
They're
what I
on
mean.
to you.
You
So
know
if they
what
buy
I
some
mean.
rice, they can
Whatever.
smash it.
If they buy your rice,
No, what I'm trying to say is half of you man them go on like you can't buy nothing. You can't support my needs. So why are you
listen.
talking in my head?
Just know, say, if you buy a 10 kg blue bag of Tilda rice, you're in with Cherry. Just know that.
Yeah, definitely
Just
feel
know
that.
that.
Definitely
Just
feel
know
that.
that.
No less.
Just know
Feel
that.
that.
Yeah?
Basmati,
Tilda
yes.
the blue packet,
Yes.
10 kg,
That's not cheap.
is running.
I want 20. I don't want 10.
Away from
20.
the sketchy girl situation and the sexual stuff, like, say for instance, that person might be a person who will take money like by a thief or something like that, or be like on the streets thieving, doing stuff like that. Like, I don't know, that one's difficult.
So what are you trying to say? Everyone has a friend that has sticky fingers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
What thieving girl?
So why does it have to be girls so men don't teeth?
Yeah, man thief as well.
Okay,
Man
so
teeth,
fix
but
yourself.
girl are more
Stay
sneaky with it though.
Friend.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I don't think
Thieving-
there's something wrong with that.
There is no.
How is there
If
something
you
wrong with that?
if you want to go in a
Oh, it's different.
If
If
you
you
want to go
take
to
from my house,
if you want to
but
go
if you take it from a shop, there's nothing wrong with that.
that's their problem if they want to go on teeth. But you see people that go in people's yard and teeth. Yeah, I don't rate that. Like,
No, that's different.
Say for instance, we're all here now. Yeah, you have some people. They will come in the yard and they will see a phone and they will pick up the phone.
I don't do thieves.
But that's why I don't bring everyone to my house. I know who to bring my house.
I don't do thieves.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, go on.
I prefer
Me.
teeth than a liar though.
Yeah, but
Facts.
they come hand in hand.
No, that's
They
same
come hand in
thing.
hand.
Same thing.
I
They
think
come
they're
hand
kind
in
of
hand.
close.
I
They're
think a
kind of same
liar's
thing.
worse. A liar's
Same
worse.
thing.
Because if
What a man's gonna teeth the thing and say, oh, did he teeth?
Yeah, I still.
No, you've got them people that lie and just lie unnecessary.
I'm gonna bring it back. No, they go hand in hand.
if you're a Capiano, you can't be around me, facts. But if you're a thief, I'ma catch you like I can bust your ass, innit? You understand? Especially if I catch you like red-handed, you get me. But if you're lying, you'll just deny till you're weak. You understand? I would never know the difference. I need to catch you red-handed.
Okay, so
On my point now,
yeah.
basically, I don't believe in judging people. Like everybody have their own baggage. Everybody have certain things happen in people's life why they're the way they are. Because, for instance, it could have someone that had been sexually molested as a child, and when they grow up, now they come very
That's
open
different.
to different men.
That's different.
And that's just the person they are as a personality. Now, me as a friend that maybe know you for a long time, I know what you went through at that time. I have to be understanding through that path that you are going through in life. Because now we're talking about that, for instance, that poet, what her name is? Maya Angelou. Wasn't she a prostitute? She turned out good, didn't she? You can't judge people off of the thing that they are now. That's how I am, basically. But yes, I do draw the line at thieves because I don't want to put down something and then go crazy like, did I put it there and it's gone missing? I can't do that. But
So you're trying
like-
to say you don't judge nobody at all.
no, I think everybody.
I think that's lies.
No, I'm not a judgmental
There's
person.
no way
I'm
you
not a
cannot
judgmental
judge
person.
nobody.
No, I'm not a judgmental person. I feel like everybody is the way they are for a reason. You have to know the person's
Definitely,
story
there's a reason to.
know.
But you can't say you don't judge
for
nobody.
instance, someone could get to know me as a person and don't like my personality because everybody's personality is different. Now, it's not that person's choice, I believe, to judge me because of the way that I am, because I am the way that I am because of the way I grew
We
up.
are going to judge people because that's what we do.
No, this is modern day society and the curse of modern day society. That's why a lot of people are afraid to open up about when certain things are going through with them in life. Just like go back to the mental health situation. Like if I'm gonna be judged if I say certain things, I'm just gonna shut up and then go crazy with it.
Fair
You
enough,
know?
what you're saying is
So
right. But everyone
believe,
does judge
so
people.
I believe in having a common ground with everyone.
I understand what you're saying, don't get me wrong, because everyone has their own opinion, but I believe you're good. What you say is right, but I believe I judge everyone.
No.
And when I say judge everyone, I don't mean in a bad way or good way, but it's a situation I may see you and think, no man, you look like you can lie. Like, it will just come from my mind for
For real, like I look at you,
Yeah.
I can suss you out in the first hour.
it will just happen.
If
I
you're
don't
an
mean it in a
idiot
bad
or
way.
not. And that's just my. I'm not saying it's fact, But if I'm gonna get along with you, this guy's an idiot, you know, I don't rate him, you know. Or she's like,
Yeah, like you could meet somebody and have what they call it, what bad spirit with them. You know, like you just meet somebody.
Okay, that's another
Is that
thing.
what you're talking
No,
about?
I don't believe the spirits and energies and that. Allow that. Forget that chat. That's for another day. Don't bring that yaga chat around here. Nothing I got.
So what are you talking about then?
Listen, I can sit here.
No,
So you just see someone
someone.
and you don't know them and you're just gonna judge them instantly off of one word they say.
Basically.
I wouldn't say one word. Being a
No, that's a mental illness right there.
So I'm mentally unstable now.
Yes.
Yeah, but
No,
that's just
I-
like someone walking down the road, yeah, and they've got their trousers that a bit down and they're wearing a hoodie, yeah, and then automatically like you might think, yeah, they're gonna rob you, like that's.
No, I wouldn't feel like outfit.
No, that's racial profiling.
Outfit. That's what. Yeah, but the thing is, you judge them by how you dress. Look up. This. I'm gonna say nothing. You don't want to jump down my throat. All these black people scream Black Lives Matter, Black this, that. But you got all these black boys walking down the street with their. Don't look at me. I could feel you looking at me. Walking down the street with their pants down, and you get judged how you dress. Straight away, please
Can I-
think
can I-
gangster.
Again,
Can I-
He's in a
racial
gang.
profiling.
All right.
They're gonna think in a gang. It's wrong for them to judge them like that. But sometimes how you act, behave, I won't judge
Can
you.
I ask you a question? Yeah? What do you think about men that wear their trousers down? Do you think it's a bit gay? Like,
I don't
them
think it's
showing,
gay.
Them showing their back to other
When you
men.
I don't
actually think-
understand it.
When you
I
actually
don't
think
understand
where
why
it
you can't wear
comes
it
from,
properly.
when you actually think where it originates from, you're gay. You understand?
Yeah.
But
Like,
my
you're
thing
so
is,
comfortable.
I don't understand it. When
I
I
don't
see
understand
certain
why
man
you do it.
walking on the road,
I
I'm
think it's
thinking,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
when I see certain man down the road, I'm like, why are
all
you
the outside
advertising
stuff.
your back?
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
in society that we're in now, you clearly know there's a lot of homosexuals out there, yeah. So basically, yeah, like I'm sure, like if Temper, if you was a homosexual now, yeah,
There we go.
yeah, and you're walking down the road, yeah, and you see a man with his batty crease out, you're gonna find it attractive, innit? If that's what you're into, innit? So therefore, yeah, why would you leave yourself open
Make your
to
mind
just
straight.
show your batty crease? And man just like,
No, but then again, even if you're not gay,
I
just
just
the
think
whole
it's
fact
stupid.
of it, right?
Wear your
Yeah,
pants
I've seen
properly.
people running for the bus. You
They're
understand?
struggling.
And they're struggling on some what did he think? Idiot thing. It don't make no sense.
so
You understand?
young man out there, old man out there, people like pull up your trousers, wear a belt, like it's not cool, like no one wants to look at your batty, like
The only good thing about it, we know you change your underwear, innit?
So who wouldn't change your underwear?
I wouldn't even judge
To me,
somebody
bare
for that.
of these men and these teenagers nowadays, they don't change
Yeah,
their underwear.
and then look at this. You got some gal out there, right? Yeah, where you take off their
I said
knickers.
teenagers.
No,
Did you hear teenagers?
no,
So
no,
I
teenagers
think
were for
everyone
boys
is
and
getting
girls.
off the
No.
topic a
I
little
said
bit.
teenagers.
Listen,
And the topic's supposed
No,
to be,
whatever.
are
Listen,
you known by
you
the
got-
friends that you keep?
listen. Yeah, because listen, okay, put it like this. I'll put it like this, right? Yeah, you could deal with a woman, right? Yeah, you go to deal with her, right? Yeah, take off the knickers. She's got Michael Schumacher's in it, so I'm gonna be saying that raw.
He went
I'm gonna
far.
say,
So what the-
all their friends are batty. You
So what
understand?
about you? What about you boys with skid marks on your drawers?
No,
I don't know.
He went Marcus Schumacher. So I'm saying skid marks on drawers.
You see the skid mark thing, you never find me with a skid
Never
mark
that.
because you see
Oh
when
my
I
God.
go, you see when I go toilet, yeah,
Never that.
I have to go shower. Like certain people in this room, yeah, that wet toilet paper and wipe their batty, yeah. I'm not
Idiot
one of them.
thing.
I'm
Idiot
not one of them people. There.
So who does that?
I'm not gonna bait up people,
thing.
but I don't do them things. There. Like, I will go.
Yes.
I
The
have to go
conversation was said before in the group chat.
Yes.
They know who they
Yeah,
are.
yes.
They're wiping the batty with water and everything. You understand? Yeah?
What have you not
Yeah.
gonna? Have you not gonna? What are you talking about? Is it Muslim thing you're not talking about when you
No,
wash
no,
your
it's
hands?
not.
I don't
No,
know.
it's an hygiene thing. Wash your back. Oh, so you don't wash your back when you're beard.
No, you said
You
shit.
can't go cock up your back, man.
I'm lost when you lot went to. You said, but wiping their, washing their
Yeah, I
mouth.
said that I will never have skid marks in my boxers.
The next bit.
Because when I have a poo,
Yeah.
I go into the shower straight after.
So you're trying to say you can't. Alright, so you only shit at home.
No, if I'm
No.
out, if I'm out, I'm not gonna shit.
So you never shit out on road. You only
No,
at home.
I can't sit here and tell you that. Oh, I've never gone to a McDonald's
What,
toilet when I'm desperate.
Well, you just contradict yourself. You don't always bath straight after you shit then.
But I can't tell you when last time I shit at home.
But the point
Well, I ain't
is-
gonna lie. When I gotta go, I gotta go. So I can say, boy, I shut out a road. Me no business.
All right,
You understand?
all right, you see,
But if I'm at my yard,
What this shit has to do with friendship? So are you trying to say that
No,
you
we
won't
don't-
keep
we
a
don't-
shit?
we
so
don't-
if your friends is dirty, if your one girl in the group is dirty, all of them is dirty. That's what I'm saying, innit?
Oh my god.
No, I don't really think everyone
Be a
in the group is
judgmental
dirty.
people.
But I will judge the boys, but I don't think everyone is like that. But sometimes they can influence each other. Sometimes, if you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
man.
But each-
I don't-
each
I
is
don't-
straight.
I don't wipe my batty when I go toilet. I don't do that. And just, you're gonna tell your veterans the same thing, and then they're gonna eggs up in the same nastiness. You understand? How about that?
That's a totally different kind of thing, though.
Anyway, let's wrap up this part.
You understand?
So yeah, go on.
What
Let's
the
finish
hell?
The moral of the story is wipe your batty when you go toilet. You understand, right? Yeah, and jump in the shower.
Influence if your friend don't wipe his ass when he take a shit. Like, what?
You know what?
Shut up again, right?
Because you just said a hoe because he could influence you if he doesn't wipe his ass when he take a shit. So are you that easily influenced? Like, what the
Some
fuck?
people are mentally disturbed. I'm not saying no names, but them dead there. You understand when I say no?
Yes. Okay.
What?
Templates is a sweet or sour thing.
Sour blood. Sour. You understand? Sour. You understand? For the simple fact that people can be easily influenced though. And I know a group of girls and I'm bedrooms with this one girl, but she's the baddest in the group. But she's only gonna feel comfortable to clerk one in the man them if the other bedroom who's in a relationship clerks the other man them. So both of them do the thing.
No, that's a whole group thing. That's not like one
Alright,
individual.
let me
person.
tell you how you are. I've been in a situation, got out with my friends, and she told me before, yeah, someone's gonna meet her there. Went to the place, went to the party. Obviously, he was with his friends. I had to talk to his friend for 3/4 of the night, and his breath was smelling. But I had to talk to him.
That's
because
fine. You're
she
the
was-
wingman.
Wait.
Come
You're the
on.
wingman.
And shut up. Don't even comment, please. I'm begging you. Thank you. I had to talk to him for 3/4 of the night because she was talking to his friend. Until I said, you know what? I can't do this no more. I have to leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Don't
Why
say
did you
nothing.
have to talk to him?
Because she was talking with her hookup. I don't care. I don't know what you call it. So I knew what I was getting myself into, and I followed in the situation. So your friends could influence to go.
Yeah, but that's different. You're not doing anything. You're
I
being
did
the
do
wingman.
something.
You just sit
I
down
did
and
do
to somebody.
something because I really knew she was going to link someone, and I followed her, and I knew that idiot would probably come with someone. So I did.
Alright, so my thing
If
is
you
this.
get what I'm trying to
My
say.
thing, my thing
We
is
don't
this.
know your
My
thing.
thing is though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was your eyelashes this long when you're speaking to? Because if your breath was hot, all you need to do is blink, and then you find it out.
No. Okay, Sherry is a sweet and sour thing.
Is it a sweet or
Is
sour
it sweet
thing?
or sour?
It was sour because his breath stunk.
Don't mean the topic. It's
Oh,
the
what?
topic. Like,
Yeah, it was sour. Sour.
Okay.
Sour, I think, yeah.
you sweet or sour?
For me, definitely, I think it's a sour one because, like,
You think it's sweet, innit?
No.
No, you think it's sweet, innit?
yeah, I think
I
it's
don't
sour.
understand the difference between sweet and sour, to be honest.
No, wait.
I just went around sour.
Wait.
Sour.
Sour means sour's how we judge it. Yours is sweet because you think it's
Like,
Can't
yeah,
judge
sweet
no
because
one.
I'm not judging anyone.
okay. So yours is sweet.
Yeah.
Ours is sour. Yours is sour,
So
isn't it?
this has been
Yes. So this has been me, Cassie, and this has been another episode of the Sweet and Sour Show, Bantz and Controversy. Bye. Good night. Have a lovely day. See you nada.
gracias.
I can't blame you.
You better leave my fucking eyelashes alone, you know.
Nichiwa.
So what I have to say? Sweet and sour show Bantz and what?
Welcome to the
Controversy.
Welcome to the Sweet and Sour Show.
Like you said, the sponsors. Like you said, the sponsor bit, no?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
sponsored by Word
You know
Butter.
we're live, right?
You listen to him.
That's I had to read it back. I never didn't see that. Sweet and sour Bantz and controversy is. I don't have to say season 2, though, do I?
No, we're
I'm
live.
just saying, welcome to Sweet and Sour Show. Come, I can do it. Come.
These are the part-time influencers. Anyway, Big up Dr. Wordplay, Cassie, Cherry, and I'm temping myself. And the question is, do you think children should work for their allowance?
Yes.
So
You
start
didn't
with
say
you.
this,
Start with you, Doctor Wordplay, because like I didn't even get to go to you, but you're like yes.
I'm not
So
interrupting then. Because everyone's got the first apart from me.
Okay, go ahead. Start. You already started yet.
Let her go. Let her go.
let her go. Okay,
Yeah.
land, go on, land.
I don't
land.
think they should. Because you're meant to have your duties at home anyway. So the point of the matter, you don't do your duties, you just don't get the money. Simple.
Fair enough.
Go on.
You went first just to say that.
Yeah. I just wanted to interrupt.
I thought it was gonna come
Oh,
with something
big
better with
speech,
bass,
innit?
innit?
So-
You understand?
For me, I think it's good that you make them like say wash the car or not everything they do like you take out the rubbish I'm gonna give you £1 or 20p or whatever like say for instance like today I was
We're not on £1 level no more because no child is doing no chores.
like say for instance I was at home today I was making some coleslaw and
What about the strawberry chicken?
No, I was just making some coleslaw today. And I was there and I knocked something over. And I said to you, do you know what, pick up them things there for me. I'll drop you a change in it because it's not. I'm the one that dropped it on the floor in it, so it's not really his duty to pick it up. You know what I mean? Like, there you go.
Encouragement, sweet labour, isn't it?
Yeah, like say for instance, the other day we was like doing some wooden floor and taking up some wooden floor, and one of us still like put some stuff in the bin. Like there you go, have some money, just help out. You know what I mean? So it's not like every single time the child does something.
You made them just feel nice to do the chores.
Yeah, you just like that. Yeah, there you go, have some money. Like it's good, and then they feel like I've worked for it, so like that will influence them in life. Like if I do some work or I can get some money for it, and so it's a good thing to just make them just.
You're right still, but I'm just more stricter. You know what you have to do. Make sure it's done. You don't do it. When you ask me for what you're meant to get, I'm like, okay, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, so you get this.
Because it's good to reward kids, especially when they're staying off the street and they're not like doing certain badness as well. It's good to like give them a little computer game extra with like, hey, this is the reason why I'm giving you this. It's not just you're not just getting it.
But they're not cheap.
It's because exactly it's not cheap. So you go out of your way to get them something because they're doing good. It's good. I think that's really good, and I would love to hear what Cassie's got to say about this. To be honest.
Yes, I think it's important to do that because
I didn't say you should speak. I'm just saying I was.
You just okay.
Yeah, go on.
Because one of the things that we fail in our community is to teach children money management, and I think as a part of making them do chores and giving them the allowance is helping them to learn money management early. Because if you see at the young people today, a lot of them are already done taking out a lot of credit cards. Because they want to keep up with the Joneses, like buy all this designer stuff for different designer stuff.
That's different.
Stop.
Well, you're from places.
Why would it take a credit card?
No, I'm saying little kids. Like
No,
now.
but you can't take a credit card till 18.
No, you didn't understand what I'm saying. I said little kids now, I think it's important to do that to teach them money management from a young age so that when they reach older, until like the early 20s, teenagers and stuff, they will already have a mindset in mind how to manage their money, not go out and like want to max out a credit card on a designer bag. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
like they will already have the foundation of knowing how to save and how to adjust their money and stuff like that. And it starts with simple things in the house. Obviously, you want to be the parent and say, oh, I can't pay you every time I tell you to do something. But at the end of the day, it's a way to start. So,
I get what you mean now. I understand. What's your views on it though?
My views on the whole situation is I don't really think it's right actually. Because I remember when I was a child, I just had to do chores just to do them. And my thing is though, like those chores have made me keep a tidy house and know how to manage myself, living by myself, everyday life. If I was just thinking, boy, I have to do these things to get paid, So when I get older now, who's really paying me to clean my own house? You understand? My house gonna be like a tip, that Hurricane Michelle run through there, or my girl come up in my yard with the eyelashes. You understand?
No,
So,
no, but
so
No,
I understand what you're saying.
What
Because
you're saying
I
now,
believe
the
like
work
him.
is training you in the
And
process.
it's not
So when
everything.
you go out to work now as an adult, you will know that work and that money that you're getting, you'll know how to manage it properly. It's just a way of teaching money management.
Yeah, true, but I just see it as kind of what he's. I understand what he said, but I understand what he said. Because me personally, I grew up. I know I have to wash plates. I have to hoover. My room has to be tidied. And my mum, she will talk, and then she'll just leave me if I don't do it. And then when Tuesday comes, I don't get my money.
Yeah, but normally.
But I understand what you're saying.
It
Still,
would be for something like.
you're trying to say extra things,
extra
like
thing,
as you said.
like to wash
when
your car. Like to
Yeah,
wash
yeah.
your car.
What was a part of your
or-
duties?
Yeah, exactly.
like when I
Something
think of
like that.
certain things today, like when I was I was a little younger, maybe like 21, 22, and I've got little people around my area and they're taking out the rubbish, talking about, oh, my mum's paying me a £5 for this, £5.
Yeah, I think that's bad.
That's mad. You understand?
Mm.
Like, I think, like, not to say that I was misbehaving or whatever, but you're doing things
I
for
think it's more how you
yourself.
grow
Like,
up.
Okay, differently. What age do you think you should start getting your kids to maybe do stuff like wash the dishes and sweep up the yard and just maybe hang out some clothes?
10, 11.
No, I reckon from like even 7 days, and it's about washing dishes. You know you have to go over it.
You know what it is? She'll tell you what. She'll tell you
No,
what.
I just said you know you have to go over it. Because you just teach them for them to like. You get the little ones that come. Oh, I want to do that. You just let them do it because they're enjoying it. Because
She'll tell you what. She'll tell you what.
you have to go
She'll
over
tell
it.
you what.
Definitely, it's not going to be clean. But it's just showing them to know what they're doing. So you cannot tell them that in this day and age we live in. You don't tell them to do them little things. By the time they reach 10, 11, you say, "What's it?" They're like, "Oh, I want to play my community game." They're not even interested in it. So you try to break it into them from early, if it makes sense.
Trying to broke it or break it.
I think that
You know what I meant, break it into
I think
them. Now,
obviously that you start with certain things that you know they could do at a certain age group. Because like for instance, my son is 6 and for his chore, every time the toilet is out of toilet paper, he needs to go put back toilet paper in the toilet. That's it. Then he cleans his own room.
So don't you
That's
keep
something
the toilet
simple.
rolls in the toilet?
No, they're in the storage outside.
Okay.
Like them, I buy the wholesale big pack, like 200.
Okay, yeah.
So then every time it's run out, he knows he needs to.
Oh,
But
so
I
you
wouldn't
was
do
one
that.
of them people in lockdown running down people
No,
for
in
toilet
general,
roll.
I get
No, I had
big
bare.
200.
I was one of the
and
people
you
that
pay
look like
them
you
for
could come to
£20.
my house and get toilet roll. But I wouldn't make a boy do that. I wouldn't make a boy do that.
Okay, the
Put
reason.
toilet paper in
That's
the
the
toilet.
basically. I think the bathroom area is for women.
Oh my lord.
The reason why
Is
I
that
said
sexist?
the reason.
I don't even think it's sexist. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. When you bath, you're washing that bath with your man or woman. But I just think them little things. I just think if you have a daughter, yeah, maybe yeah, but not a boy. I don't know.
But
That's
you see the washing the plate thing. The reason why I said 10, 11, right? Yeah. Even though they know what they're doing, right? When you're younger, you make a mess. You wet up the whole floor.
Fair enough,
and
but
everything.
you're just
That's
teaching
all
them.
long. When I was younger, like 6, 7, I was washing my own clothes. Innit?
No,
Like,
but you
innit?
see,
I
like,
might hold on. As a Caribbean, you know when you're washing the clothes, if you don't skip, you're not. It's not clean. You understand? Your parents are onto you. You understand?
When I was in primary school, from when I was 7, my school shirts, I had to wash it. My mum would tell me, you put the washing up liquid like on the collar, because that's always dirty, and you use the brush, you scrub it a bit, then you put it in the machine, and I'll hang it out. I won't hang it out neat and decent. My mum will go over. It just showed me. I know what the routine is, and I know I have to do it. So it's just them little things. But bathroom, no.
That's
Avoid don't do
sexist.
that. It's not sexist.
It
That's
is
just
sexist. Why a little girl can do it, but a little boy cannot do it?
why should a boy go inside the bathroom and go and put toilet in the bathroom?
Okay.
It's just putting
Okay.
toilet roll in the bathroom.
Okay, Candy. Let me ask you something.
What did you call me?
Candy.
Cherry.
You're thinking about someone.
Cherry.
Whoever you are, Candy. He's got you on his mind.
Anyway, yeah. So Cherry, right? Yeah. Maybe I say.
What did I say?
So what I was
Go
saying.
to the strip club.
So what I'm saying now, right? Yeah. You see, like, think further into like, it's kind of tying into your two statement thing, right? Yeah. When you're getting older, right? Yeah, and you need someone to look after you. Say you're sick and whatever. Would you rather a man help you or a woman?
That's different because that comes under like basically. Let's say I've had a baby now, I had cesarean, and I'm with my partner. He has to do it. That's different. Same thing if you're a mother and you're sick and you only have the son has to do it. That's different.
No, okay, for example, the reason why I asked that question, right, yeah, because I think you got a similar mind to how my nan was. When my nan was ill and she couldn't get help or whatever, and I was the only one in the yard, my nan would rather stay there in the mess and wait till the carer. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I would rather help you. So at least like you're presentable when the nurse comes in the morning. But she thought certain things as a man child, I shouldn't be seeing them things.
Alright, let me change it now. If I have a child, it sounds cheap, even like when you have your partners, they will say that's wrong. But I just don't think the man should change the girl's nappy. I don't even mean it in no way to say.
What if you got a daughter?
Wait, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. 1 minute. Wait. I don't mean in no way to say the father's gonna tamper with the child. Honest to God, I don't mean that. But I just reckon mum should change the nappy.
Say if he's a single father.
As I said, that's a different situation.
I'm not saying I'm
right, but I'm trying to say I'm more old-fashioned, maybe because like how my mum will think.
If he's got a boy, you should change, but not the daughter.
Yeah, I think I'm old-fashioned like my mum.
Okay, but like when I think right as my elders, when I think to my elders, when I have my little nieces and I'm playing with them and they're on my knee, my nan's like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's a girl child. Know what she's doing.
No, not to do that.
You
Because
understand?
He's playing with her good intentions, but she may go sit in your lap. You're playing with her different intentions.
Not even that. Not even that. She's more. No, she's more.
She needs to know not to be.
She's more on what other people think. More on what other people think. Still, so you might be on the innocent thing, but someone else will be like, "Rah, that don't look right." Like Temple's got his niece a certain type of way. So to avoid that situation,
I look at it. She just shouldn't know to play with men like that because she may generally play with the man, but the other man's doing something else. So I think I'm just old-fashioned, maybe. That's what I think of that. I know it's not right. I've had even argument before that with my partner before when I said like, yeah, you wouldn't change my daughter's nappy, and he was like, why? It's my child. But that's just me. It might.
If it's his baby.
Otherwise, changing nappy, I'll change it.
So say if you're at work and he's there at the time frame.
Why would he be looking after work? She would go to my mum, innit?
No, so God forbid, like something happened and you passed away. And
that's a different situation. He's got no option. I understand what you're saying, but that's different. He has no option. He has to do that because there's certain men that look after their children and do that. You've got certain men that look after their children and do that and pay for their children too. But my mind just feels like a man should change his daughter's nappy.
Oh my God.
It's dumb. It's dumb. It's really dumb.
I'm glad you know it's dumb.
But I'm just like that. I think I'm old-fashioned because even when I had my daughter, my mum, if I said to her dad said he wants to change her nappy, I knew it would be an argument in the house. I'm like, babe, I've told you. I'm like, Mum, well, he's not going to listen, innit? But I think it's because I've got the mentality as my mum.
Okay, so wait. If you're at work and she needs her nappy changed.
But he never looked after her when he was at work. He'll be at work.
No, but say if there's a lot of time, he's got a day off, you're at work, she needs her nappy changed. You standing to stay there in the mess until you come.
I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe because I was different. My child, when at that stage, she won't be a nappy. He won't be looking after her like that. I will go to work.
Are you one of them mothers you will never let your other half take the child to his side of the family and you're not there?
No, you've gone far. You've strayed it.
No, I'm straight.
Yeah, but even if
he went to his side of the family, his mum may even change it up because she won't see the child that often, or his sister. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's not saying that he would change it when he goes there anyway. So what you strayed on?
No, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get scenarios where he's
basically,
alone
when
with
I
the
had
child
my
and you're not there.
When I had my daughter,
because he's just trying to make that point that you're not being there.
You're not there.
I understand what you're saying, but when I had my daughter, she was always with me anyway. If she's not with me, she's my mum. And she was with her dad, but when the nappy changing, he'll just come give her to me and I'll change the nappy. Or she'll just say, I feel like nappy changing.
I think to have that
So I don't know.
mindset is like you don't trust the person.
I just said that from the beginning of the conversation. I didn't say it's like that. I just think I'm old-fashioned like my mum, because mum just doesn't agree that a man should change a nappy. And I think because I've been brought up with that view, I still think
the
like
man
that.
feed the baby?
Yeah, that's different.
Why is it different?
I don't know. As I just said to you, I have been brought up like that. I'm not saying it is right because enough people.
So tell me something else that the man shouldn't do for the baby.
Yes, do everything, isn't it?
Changing.
Listen, you know what? My daughter's dad never bathed my daughter. Why didn't you bother? I bathed her. Oh, my mum bathed her.
What am I hearing now?
I don't know.
You're weird.
I'm not weird. She's a girl child.
So,
As I said to you, I'm old fashioned. Like my mum always said, them things shut me down, and I just followed it in it, and I just stuck to it. I'm not saying it's right.
I know there's pure argument in your household, boy.
mental
Because if my I ain't got no children, but if the mother of my child come and tell me them shopping is done,
I'm
getting wicked.
saying honest to God, I don't even mean in a way to think that if I thought you were gonna tamper with the child, I wouldn't be with you if you come and say, you know what I'm saying? So it's got nothing to do.
I heard that, but in the same breath, the fact that you come out and say these things, you can't help to think these things.
Or maybe you feel like
I get where you're coming from.
If you say that to me, I would start thinking, right, so what? You dumb blood. I would start going mad. I'll be like, what are you dumb? You trying to tell me, I can't change
I hope
my
you're
baby.
saying.
What, you think I'm some sort of
100%.
or something like that?
And even like her dad sometimes to talk like that, I'll be like,
do you feel like it's prevention?
You couldn't tell me not. You couldn't tell me not to change
honest
my
to
child.
God, as I said to you, because my mum always said it to me, I've just like grew into the same. Like, for example, when I said to you before, did you go with your grandma? Like, so it's just, I don't know, something like that. If it don't make sense, but I can't understand.
Yeah. I'll be proper upset if my girlfriend, wife, whatever tells me, oh, do you know what? You can't bath your daughter. Oh, you can't change your daughter's nappy. I'll be
I know.
upset.
I just want old fashioned.
Definitely cause an argument.
To tell the truth, in the day and age we live in, you men would do it, but in the old day and age, the men are not interested. If you get what I'm trying to say, back in the days, the women would do everything.
I remember my son shat in my hand. One of the proudest moments in my life. When my son shat in my hand.
Changed his nappy.
I was bathing him and he pooed on me.
In your hand?
Yeah, I understand you mean, because sometimes they even wee on you and everything.
Yeah, sometimes they put you back.
And just shat on me.
It's the stuff I've got to go through.
Yeah. Sometimes you be changing the nappy and it all pee on
It
you.
feels no type of way.
You laugh at it, you talk about it like it's pride, like something you're proud
of. If your
of
baby
it.
shit on your hand or puke up
You
on
think
you
that is
anywhere,
nothing? That's nothing.
No,
I remember one time my son was
if
sick.
someone else is vomit on you, then it might feel a way.
One time my son was sick and like the cold was stuck in his nose.
Yeah, my sister done that. Suck it out.
I was like, oh my god.
No,
I'm not doing that.
My sister done that.
I don't know.
Anyway. So, is it a sweet or sour topic? Like, we went kind of a bit off track there. Is it a sweet or sour topic for children to get paid for chores? I said sour.
I would say, yeah, it's sweet. It's a nice gesture.
It's a way to start teaching them money management from a
Sour.
I'll say that's sour still.
build generational wealth.
Anyway, well, my name's Tampa. Got Cherry, right?
Yeah. What was it before? What did you call me? Candy.
Just like candy.
I was more thinking of 50 Cent. Take me to the candy shop.
Anywho, Dr. Wordplay, we got this song. I know you were going to say your name, but that's blocked. But yeah, this was a sweet and sour show. And so right now, oh yeah, short thing right now, isn't it? The short side now, isn't it? Remember now?
Oh, okay.
What was he saying, bro?
Oh. Hi, welcome to Sweet and Sour Show. I'm your host, Cherry British. Tempo.
You just say tempo. You trying to violate?
No, that's how it felt. Candy. Anyway. Anyway, my topic today is should juveniles be trialed? Should juveniles be trialed as adults, basically, innit? Would you not have your intake on that? Tempo?
Well, it depends the severity of the crime. If you kill someone, treat them like an adult. So if it's a petty crime, then let them do their little dibby time.
So if they go to go steal,
if the who?
If they go to steal,
yeah,
they shouldn't be.
No, they should.
But you said depends on the crime.
Depends on. Oh yeah, shit, I did. Yeah, boom. Alright then. So if it's a proper thing, like you kill someone, just I don't understand the difference between murder and manslaughter. I know certain people who have killed people, child and adult, and like they come out years later, idiots. You understand?
Okay, so if a child beats up someone, adult,
Yeah.
how should they be charged? The same way or not?
Same way.
So okay, what do you think they should offense they'll do? They shouldn't get charged as an adult then. You just say it depends.
Actually, no. I'll take it back. No,
my lord.
I'll take it back. They should get charged the same way. They should. No, forget.
They knew what they were doing.
They know what they were doing. Yeah. I switched what I said. Yeah, I switched what I'm saying. I'm saying that they should get charged just like the adults did. Innit? That's what I'm saying. Innit? And if that time that they're in jail or any juvenile detention center gets carried over till they're 18, go big man jail. Innit? You understand?
No, I don't really think they should go big man jail. I think it depends. If they've done like a year and a bit, maybe you can let them out. Because sometimes they.
For what crime?
I know.
Let me put it this way. Even let me not say my point. You say your bit then, and I'll say my point. I was gonna say if it's murder, because sometimes you're young in it.
No, but let me just finish right. Yeah, you see the whole young child, the juvenile Joe, right? Yeah, they're chilling in their blood. They're playing PlayStation
but
and
that's
everything.
different. That's the reason why they go
They
in
don't
and out
go in
of jail
jail.
so often. Because if you go to jail in Africa, the Caribbean, you're lying on the floor. Over here, you're good. You get a PlayStation. So that's the only thing they should cut. But sometimes it comes back to the same thing you say, influence in there. Sometimes they do things they don't really. They just do things to look big, if it makes sense.
So I think yeah, if a child has done like say randomly gone down the road with his mate, he's 14 years old, gone down the road with his mate, he's got a knife, and they've got into some sort of altercation with a next group of lads, and then
Alright, let me change it. What age do you think they should start getting child as adult?
I don't know. But if you say, for instance, he's 14 and he's gone down there and he's got involved and he's done one, maybe he's not even stabbed him to death, but he's involved in the group or whatever. Yeah. I think he shouldn't maybe get the same time as an adult, like what adult would get. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but so much time they know what they're doing.
Say for instance, yeah, an adult would get 20 years. I think a 14-year-old maybe they should get like maybe 10 years.
So you're trying to say he went with a knife, and me, you went with a knife.
Because
I had the knife, but you didn't have it. So
Yeah,
you should get less.
No, I'm not saying you should get less. I'm just saying like you're involved in it. Like you've gone there and you've got a knife and you stabbed the person. You're involved. You're kicking up the person after they're down and whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've killed someone in it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're 14-year-old, boy, you should get maybe 10 years instead of like 20 that an adult will get.
Oh, cut the
Because-
trials halfway.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be the same. And maybe something like a lesser crime, like say you stole something from the shop. I don't think straight away you should be thinking, oh, send that child to prison. But you should like kind of discipline them in a way where they will try and do better next time. And I don't think that should be on their criminal record neither going forward as
Yeah, I
well.
think that's harsh.
Yeah, because
I
they
think they
were
should
just a
stop
child.
giving people the fines.
Yeah.
Because when you give the fines, it don't affect the kids, it affects the parents.
Yeah. So that's my take on it. What do you think, Cassie?
For me, it's a 50-50 topic because I was speaking about it with someone the other day. It matter what the crime is, because I don't think kids that are caught with knives should get the same time as adults caught with knives. The reason why I would say this is because these kids right now, young teenagers, are being intimidated by gang members. So in their mindset, oh, I need a knife to protect myself. You understand? Now they get catch with a knife and they're looking at the same sentence, the same like judgment as this person, this gang member who is intimidating them. And I think that is wrong.
But why are you
No.
walking with a knife then?
I just said they're getting intimidated
But you're walking with a knife because you're going to use it. if you
because
have to
they
use
think
it.
that they feel like they need to protect
Yeah.
themselves.
Because-
There was a
because-
show on
because-
Channel 5, I think, about the gangs in the UK. They're
Mm.
going outside of the school and and approaching these kids. Oh, let me take you to the chicken shop, and they go. Let me give you a £5, and they go. Look at here and there, little stupid money, and it's like, oh, you're gonna have to start self for us. The child is like, no. Oh, we're gonna come to your house and box up your mom because the whole time the child is hanging with them. They're learning. They're learning about their family lifestyle and all them kind of things. So now, as a young child, and I'm now scared this person is gonna come and attack me. I feel the only way I could protect myself is to carry a knife as well.
Yeah, but that means you're walking with intent. You're gonna use it.
Yes, I'm walking with the intent to defend myself. There's supposed to be some type of manner when it comes to self-defense. There is nothing protecting the youth of UK. There's nothing protecting them whatsoever. There's nothing protecting them. When they get caught with these knives, they go into prison. They spend the time in the little juvenile prison, play the pool, play the Nintendo, come back out. They make no new connection in there. Now they think that okay, now I'm gang. Now they get into more trouble. There is nothing protecting them. So there's supposed to be a different sentence for people in this type of situation towards like someone who is a known criminal member.
So how are they going to know it's that situation?
Okay, because you're not even making me continue. Because now I was about to say it's different now if you have a troubled youth. Like if you have a child from 13, 14 years old, you have a record of him stealing or him like boxing somebody down. Now that's a different situation. I'm talking about a child with no criminal record and then you catch them with a knife. Now that's supposed to be something different. Now if there's a child at 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, every single time that you see them have in and out of prison or in and out of juvenile center or in and out of being arrested. Now that means they maybe have trouble at home, and that's when social services supposed to do their job and step in and make sure why that child is getting in and out of so many problems.
No, but I think social service would be involved if the child was
doing so much. There would be, but my point of view in this day and age, you can grow a child so good and there's nothing happening at home. The child just get involved in bad company. My child can be perfect at home, and I don't even know what she's doing out there.
Sometimes it's the words you allow them to use as well, and the friends that you allow them to. Because once you see your child hanging around with a set of you, like maybe 6, 7, you need to drag your child out of that. Like hanging around the estate, you should drag your child out of that. You shouldn't make your child be involved in that. Because if you have any common sense here, you know if you see, sorry to say it, but if you see seven groups of boys, I don't want to talk about no colour or no nothing, but a group of boys or whatever,
I'll just say girls straight away, innit?
Like maybe like 14, 15, 16, 17, that kind of age. You know roughly at least 3 of them has got a knife on them. And that's what I've seen that personally. So me personally, don't make your child walk around with set abuse. Let them be loners. Let them have keep them in the yard. Don't make them be out there with.
I personally believe how we grew up back in the day, we was full to things. These kids nowadays know what they're doing. Yeah. I don't care what no one says they know what they're doing. If I'm walking with a knife, I'm walking with a knife to use it. That means anyone step to me, you're not beating me, I'm stabbing you up first. So I see as I'm walking that I get a picture of it, I do my time.
Yeah, but it could be an intention of protection. There was this video on TikTok. I don't know if you saw it of this boy. I think about 15 years old.
Even if it's protection, still.
And they were like bothering him, and you could tell that he's not in no gang life. And they tell him, "Oh, say that you're not from this part," and they say you're not. And then he's scared, and then he's saying it. No, think of yourself as this boy. He's not in no gang situation. They just intimidated me. Now I'm going to go home, and I'm decided like, okay, for this not to happen to me again, maybe I should walk with a knife. Because that is the way that
I understand the situation, what you're saying, but the point of the matter is, you still walk to it, and if someone stepped to you, you're going to be willing to use it. Because let's put it this way: if you walk with a knife, you're going to use it. There's no way you're going to have that knife if someone's going to attack you, and you're going to keep it on your side because you waste your time walking with it. That's the point I'm trying to make. So my point of view in there's so much kids that do not walk with weapons and they get killed innocently. There's kids that walk with knives and use it, but my point of view, you walk with a knife and you're willing to use it. That's what you
when you walk with a knife, now, you're more likely to get yourself involved in something because you're gonna feel powerful. Just like when you have a gun, you feel so powerful. Like all you have to do is just press the trigger and boom, someone's dead. Like that's just with a knife.
It's more better. You just don't walk with it. If you don't walk with it,
you feel powerful.
No, you have to put yourself in the mindset of a teenager when talking about this topic because put your mindset like, okay, a a gang member approach you and they keep into like bullying you, they keep bullying you, intimidating you, and keeps to come to you like, oh, just at the chance.
I don't need to put myself in that mind because I grew up over here.
So then
I grew up in that life.
What I'm saying, as a teenage boy, they're gonna some of them
Boy
are
or
gonna
girl, it
think,
don't make a difference.
yes,
Because I grew up
girl,
violent.
some of them are gonna think, okay, I need to protect myself.
And then you do the time. The day and age we live in, you get caught with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Everyone knows
saying.
what the law is.
Because
So,
they're thinking of the way of protecting themselves.
but you're still gonna use it.
They shouldn't get the same sentence.
No, because how is that judge or that person gonna know that's still what they're thinking in their mind? It's only your word against my word. I'm not gonna tell
And
you
that
the
is
truth.
why I say,
And if you say that way, that means enough people are gonna lie and get away with it.
And that is why I say it comes.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it comes with a
protect
history.
myself.
If they have a history of a criminal record, it's different.
I don't.
But if it's a first-time offender, it's a different situation. Just
Yeah,
like,
and
for
the
instance,
I understand what you're saying.
The law is there.
the law is there to protect someone first-time offenders.
There's so much kids. I know my friend's son. He was perfect, good boy, and he got beat up one day. The next day when he was going to work, he walked with a knife, and then he eventually used the knife because he got rushed, and then he went to jail. He's in jail right now doing time. They didn't care that he's got a good clean record. You still killed and took someone's life.
And that's why I
See,
said that situation that is unfair.
you see Temper there.
It is unfair, but it's the day we live in now.
Temper, yeah, he does the right thing because like we was on live the other day and someone came on and they said, "Oh, Temper ran into the BP and ran." Like he did the right thing. He didn't need to carry a knife.
You just
ran.
got back up.
Look at the size of Temper. Temper just need to sit down with somebody and it over. Come on.
No, I'm not even laughing. My point of view in there, I've been in a situation and you just have to know to walk away. I know it's easier said than done for us women than boys.
Someone, another temper he knows. And he tried to say it was me and I ran and jumped into a bin. Me. Look at the size of me. I'm gonna jump into a bin and hide in my own end. You understand? But
So let me just clear that up. That wasn't Temper. That was an ex-Temper the person was talking about.
But in there, I understand. My point
But
of view,
that
I think
person
what he
did the
said,
right thing.
I'll stand and take the beating before I jump.
I think what you
in
said
any
was the
dust.
right thing.
No one's not trying to beat no one nowadays. They're stabbing.
They're stabbing and shooting,
Stabbing.
killing
Oh,
as
give me
well.
the stabbing. I'm not running. Give me the stabbing.
In there, I think what you said was the right thing in there. When you see your kids out there and you see them with a gang, you pull them and say, "Come in." You just have to try it. When you see them, just look at them easy misled.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the best thing. That's what you can prevent it. Let your son be the one that stays at home and plays computer games. Let your son be the old. Like, that's the best thing. Be like, if they want to say nerd, call it a nerd.
Yeah,
That's the
make them
only way
call
you
him
can
a
prevent
nerd.
it.
You see all of this hood rich and all of these
Don't
things
get you
that
nowhere.
you're wearing. Don't make it, the kids be wearing that to make them think, oh yeah, you're cool, you're hood rich and all of that. Like there's other designers out there, not just hood rich. That
Primani, big up yourself.
other people like Trap Star and all of that. Like big up all them designers, yeah. But me personally, I wouldn't really want my kids to be wearing that sort of thing because it's giving like the wrong kind of image. Do you know what I mean? Like so, big up all them designers that's out there, black designers, got their love hearts and their whatever. That's not to say
But I don't
Trap
think
Star
the
or hood
designer
rich or
made
gangster.
that with the intention for it to be weird by trappers. It just picked up that type of way. Because the designer for Hood
No,
is
it's
a
fine.
black
It's
guy
fine.
from Birmingham.
What you say is true,
Other
but
people can
as
make their
we do,
kids
we judge
wear.
them by what they're wearing.
I saw my son in a hood rich top. I was like, no, you can't wear that.
Take
again.
it off, innit?
Because our next youth's gonna see. That's
And
straight
think
away.
you're a gang.
That's straight away some
What is
kind
the
of
gang affiliated?
No, not it's that it is, but it's just the
That's how
name.
people
It's
look at
just
it.
like that's how you're gonna look at it. Oh, that person's in that kind of
Way of life.
way of life. Do you understand? I don't want my son to be going out there looking like, oh yeah.
As it comes to the same thing as we say, how they dress. In this day and age we live in,
And the way
we
they
judge
and the
kids
way they
by how they
talk as
dress.
well.
If you see a group of boys walking down the road and all their pants is up on their arse, you will think, oh, these are decent kids.
Yeah.
You see on the next side of the road a group of boys with their pants hanging off their arse, you say, yeah, these are the ones that ain't gang.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Profile.
You're more likely to go up to that you and be like, oh, give me your phone.
Mhm.
Like, son, give him the phone. He's got a knife. What? Go about your business. Rather than, oh, what ends are you from? And start getting onto my son, start stabbing at my son because he look like he's a gangster.
If you see a group of boys
Yeah,
coming
I understand
and
what
you
you're
put your phone in your hand,
Because
you have to put it away nowadays. You just judge them by their dress. You put your phone away thinking, no, I'm not letting them see nothing of me to rob me. It's just because that's life.
You
Living.
know, to
and
be
can
fair,
I just say something? One thing, yeah. Like for anyone that's ever lost their child, yeah. Like, can I just say, like, I feel so sorry for you guys, yeah, and that must be a really
The
hard
worst thing
thing
you have
to
to go
go
through.
through, yeah. Because the other day, my broke his leg, yeah, and I went to the hospital. Like he was admitted in the hospital, and I was there. He had like morphine, and he was staying overnight, yeah. And he was talking to me, and he was explaining to me, yeah, and like because you know when you've had morphine and like you're talking, your talking's not proper, and it's a bit like muffled, and like he was explaining to me, yeah, and it's like he was like, this me to him, yeah. Oh, stop. Just tell me later on, yeah. And he was like, what's the matter? Are you gonna cry or something? It's me, no. These times, yeah, I was holding back tears so much, yeah, just to know that. So for someone to have lost their child, yeah, I must know, whatever they're going through, like. So
It's crazy.
people out there, trust me, do not make your son be going and hanging out with no, not even known gang members.
Not even some girls. Girls
you
see
see that boy Reese that's out there, yeah, that you think is a nice boy that's hanging around with the rest of them. He is not that nice. No.
I was like, who's Reese?
I don't know who's Reese. I'm just using a random name. He is not so nice. Don't let him stay in his yard, play in his computer, go to school, and come back home and stay in the yard.
Girls too, because I have a daughter, and she went through a hard time in school. Every day she's fighting. Sometimes going home from school, going to Tesco's, they'll see her in Russia. So girls get just as bad as boys, and bare of these girls are carrying knives for the boys. So it's just boy and girl. But my point of view is just try and raise them right. But I do believe if you're carrying a knife and you get kicked with a knife, you do your time. I don't care what no one says, because you know what the law is. Let's put it that way.
And big up Farron Paul as well, going around taking the knives from all these kids and all these people. Like he's doing so good. Like I see the other day the police was giving him a fight, but big him up still.
I just believe it's the way how you raise your children, really, because I was raised by my grandmother, innit? So I wasn't really on the gang thing. However, my friends, they were about that life, innit? However, my nan would come to me like, "Rah, why don't you be like my man down the road? He's so nice." He's the one who's doing the dirt, not me. You understand? I'm calm. But because he comes on, "Oh, hello, Mrs. Malone, how are you?" Forget all of that. You understand? Like parents,
Sweet but dangerous.
yeah, you understand? Parents, like, no, just raise your children right, the best
You know
to your
what?
ability.
It is that too, but it's not always that, because you can raise your child right and they can go wrong. Because I done everything with my daughter. I raised her right, everything, but she did it because of who she was born with. And then I just had to let her know it's not happening. See her, I beat her up straight away. Anyway, I see her, I beat her.
Beat your daughter?
Why would I not beat her? I didn't get raised by beating.
You beat your daughter?
Yes.
On the road? In public?
Why was she there?
Look at, hey yo, childline, this show.
You can't fucking do shit.
Understand?
Anyway,
2021.
I got beat by when I was on the road, when I meant to be in.
Yeah,
Don't
but
get me
that
wrong,
was back
you
then.
can
You
still
can't
be-
do it now. Now you have to
as it
choose.
comes back, it's how I was
Do
raised.
it in your yard
I'm
at
not
least.
saying it's right, because you can get kids, you can beat them 24/7 and they still turn out bad. You understand? But you get some kids, sometimes you can beat them, you can talk to them, and they will change if they want to change. But it's, I see back in the day, in our ages, our parents used to talk to us. Because I say everyone's different. But back in the day, our parents used to talk to us, even like sex education, all the things. We never got taught, we just knew what it was when we went to school. But nowadays, just communicate with your kids, talk to them more, let them not feel scared to approach you. Even if a boy or girl likes them, communicate with them more. Sometimes say, "How's your day?" Little things like that, and make them joke around so they feel comfortable to talk to you about anything. It helps a lot. In there, me and my daughter, everyone said we're best friends.
Me personally, like I've never had to hit any of my kids, but I'm sure like if I needed was to like probably.
Have you got that look thing going on?
Nah, that's back in the day. Back in the day, we used to get the
No,
look.
because like,
Kids ignore it now.
They're not bad. Like I say, like I've never had them growing up a certain way. It's, like my son, he's older. He's never been like I'm onto him all the time. Like, oh, who do you hang around with? Like if I ever like driving past and see you hanging around after school, 15.
I'm pulling up.
I'm pulling up. I'm straight embarrassing.
Yeah, that's my
Like,
daughter.
when school is done, go to your yard, innit?
My brother done that with his
They used to see him on the
daughter
road in their
still.
school
I
uniform.
think he was in Wood Green. I don't know if it was with his wife or whatever. And he saw his daughter on a school day in weekend. These times I think she goes to school in Stamford Hill. And he saw her and he's like, "What are you doing there? Go to your yard." You understand? In school uniform.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
hate
a good look. It's not me
Go home
personally.
and change.
When I was
Go
going to
back
school,
home.
I couldn't wait to go home. I couldn't wait.
No, what my mum was
Are you
different.
going cinema with one one of your friends.
No, my mum will let me out. My mum always let me out. But I knew she says,
So you was
an
Lego.
hour.
You
Do
was
not be an
Lego.
hour and 1 minute.
So you was Lego.
I want Lego. My mum let me go out to
So you was Lego.
Mum let me go
Lego
to play out.
beast.
Why mum keep me in the house? I was allowed to play out
If you
30
live
days.
for certain plays, then yeah, go out and run about with your friend. But when it comes to certain age, yeah, you need to be inside doing your books.
And that's what I say. Don't forget, back in the day,
yeah, if you're playing out, that's different. But if you're chilling on blocks and chilling,
that's what I said. Back in the day, it was different. In my day, when I was growing up, I was going down to the park to go and play in the swings.
Yeah, or if you're going outside
or to play while
football.
skipping rope, messing
Like
about
the
that.
1980s.
Shut up, okay? But now, when kids say they're going out there to go and play with their friends, they're out there smoking or talking about what they're going to do. So it's different. You understand? They're out there talking about sex and all them things. So, me growing up back in the day, my mum could let me go play for an hour because she knew I was playing out. Now, you let the kids go play for an hour. They're either going to go and start juking off in the park, doing a little hanky-panky, or they're going to go kill someone. It's different in any day.
When I was young, my nan didn't let no girl come in the yard. So my thing has to be in the park. You understand? But then again, you've got other children they've got other parents who are like, you know what?
Oh, so
I don't want
Lego, then, innit?
Huh?
That's the question you just asked a minute ago.
No, I wasn't Lego.
So how'd you
I
get
was
into the park?
strict. Huh?
So how'd you get into the park?
The
Okay, so
park was
maybe
behind my house.
Oh, so maybe there was two strict. So when they did let you out, you went and done things you shouldn't be doing.
Okay, you see, when I first moved to where I live now, when between the age of 13 and 15, I had to stay in my nan's eyesight view. You understand? As I got older, I can go back wherever I want to go out still. But she that passed away when I was 26. No girl could come in the yard. It was a hotel thing, or where she went bingo, or in the park. You get me?
I think it's different areas you raise up, you treat the child differently. Because like for instance, with me, with me, myself, I never had a curfew growing up.
Your Lego.
No.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Montserrat, in Antigua, Dominica, and St. Martin.
But that's
Well,
different.
she was
Even
doing
in
the
Caribbean,
most.
You see kids still playing at 7 o'clock.
She went,
yeah,
she went internationally.
It's with different areas, isn't it? Because for instance,
like a certain time, like before the volcano comes, you know.
Oh, you know what?
No, listen. Even when it was there, we went back a time. But what I'm trying to say is that, for instance, in Montserrat, your kid can actually be a kid. You don't have to worry like he's gonna get stabbed. He's gonna.
No, but in the Caribbean, you do have to worry about that.
In Montserrat, as I just said, in Montserrat, you don't have to worry about that. In Montserrat, it's different. In Antigua, now you'd have to have a little bit of worry when it comes to certain kind of
violence.
Yeah,
Okay, so anything.
that's it. So it's a different type of lifestyle with different places.
I just think in the Caribbean, kids
Have
can
you
be
two
kids.
checked if your family yet?
No, my family do know her family though, like the last name. But
I
it's
just
not
think in the
family thing
Caribbean
still.
and Africa, the kids
Yeah,
just enjoyed life a bit more than up here. But back in the day, we enjoyed life. We'll play out, do everything. It's just changing it.
Because as I said, I never had a curfew. I used to, and the thing with me, I used to like to wander off to the woods. So for me, what they had to do to make me stop, my granny used to then they sit me down one day and say, listen, he has this one-eyed donkey foot fireman in the woods. And if you're in there in the nighttime, he catch the kids and he's gonna eat you. So then when I see it start get dark, I know to leave the woods because I don't want him to catch me.
I never had curfew, but I just knew I had an hour to play. And then I have to come back in and go on my book. It wasn't, because don't forget, we never used to call it curfew. You just knew you're only out for a certain amount of time, innit?
Okay,
So is this a
yeah.
sweet or sour thing? What do you say?
Come back to me.
What do you think? The kids, sweet and sour, what do you think? Yours is sour, innit?
I'm 50-50 on it still. Because remember, my thing was like, if they don't have a criminal record or history of trouble, they shouldn't get charged the same as an adult.
Yeah, I
So,
understand you a bit.
First time offender and feel like he was intimidated and then he had to do something, although it was wrong. But in his mindset, in his young mind, I need to do this to protect myself. I don't think he should get the same time.
Okay, so
I think we have a favorite system.
Your system is always going to fail because you
Yeah,
never know people's mind.
I don't think they should get the same time as an adult. So,
Yeah, but
I'll say that.
it's a
sour.
50-50. Because no, if it was somebody 13 and then he meet another 14-year-old and then decide to stab him to rob him for something, yeah, you need the time. You understand what I mean? It's not a self-defense situation. you're on some rubbing kind of situation.
Okay, so you're,
Rubbing,
I'm
yeah,
still
I can
50-50.
see the rubbing situation.
man.
I,
So what do
I,
you see?
I'm sweet. It's about a bit, but I've got family members who done the deed and they're young and they come out
And
just for and the bus case and rah de rah. But me, sweet. I don't care.
You
You
say
done?
do your time.
Do your time. You
Yeah.
done what you done. Do what you're doing.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what I see in it. Like, innit?
I
And-
see as it's sweet. Too.
Yeah, sweet.
Because
sweet.
I see it as in the Bible, when you're 7, you're counted for your sins. So you know what you're doing. You got brains. So I say sweet. Do the crime, do your time. And thanks for having us. Your host Cherry. T. Cassie. And DJ Wordplay. Thank you.
DJ?
Wordplay. From when?
Sorry.
From when?
Sorry.
From when?
Doctor. Sorry, doctor.
DJ.
Oh, so when you made your error, it was alright.
It was alright. It was alright.
Alright.
Understand?
Alright, guys, we've got question from viewers.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
do it.
We have one for Cherry.
Oh, you ask that question, please.
Yes, from Chanel. Asking, ask Cherry why does she feel like being her kid would change them? Speaking to them would change things.
Tell her to ask Alicia. Next question.
Oh.
One of my daughter's friends.
Is that the answer?
Yeah.
For the public as well.
Yeah. Ask
Everybody needs to
Alicia.
ask Alicia, yeah? So find Alicia on the street and ask Alicia.
At it on there. She's watching the show, so at her and she'll give you the answer for that.
No, but for the public, yes, that's.
Okay, basically what she's trying to say in there.
Is basically beating the child ain't gonna change them, but talking to them will.
And I just said to you, you can I didn't beat her, and I did talk to her. You know, me personally, I'm the type of parent, I talk to you once, you should hear. I don't, talking to you twice irritates me. I'm even an adult. I talk to you once, I talk to you twice, I'll just react. So at least I've got to know that just don't make mommy talk twice. Or let me talk now. If I shout, you know what's coming next. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but every parent is different. I just don't like to repeat myself. Yeah, child line. Next question.
For example, if an adult does discipline their children, well granted to,
When you say discipline.
do they deserve to be put away?
Oh, well, if an adult beats their kids.
But if the child is
Yeah, but it all depends on how you beat your child. Because when I say beat, I mean slap. I don't mean kickbox or draw blood. Every child, well, sorry, not every child, because you don't be a child. Every child must have got a slap in their day and age from their parents. So it depends. There's a stage of abuse, I think, because you can get some parents that will hit their child even once, but their hand's heavy and it will lay a print. You've got a child that will box and kick. Obviously,
So would you
your
say
time.
you're a professional in not leaving marks?
Yeah, I'm professional with marks.
Oh my
But
God,
maybe
this is
you, a
social
mark.
service
You know what
on
I
the
mean?
line watching this.
I know who to mark up, let's put it that way. If I'm hitting him, I'll mark him. But if I'm hitting a youngster that's under 18, I'm not marking them.
Oh my God.
So you beat with
You know,
precision.
go away. When I said beat, I mean, you're not thinking box, bruise, and kick. I'm talking about a one slap.
I'm cool with that.
Or if you're,
if your child is there,
or it's like, for example, I sent you to the shop. You went to the shop and you took an hour at the shop. You're downstairs, Mr. Man, talking. What are you doing down there? Slap upstairs.
That's your conversation.
A conversation, and I've been waiting for you for an hour. Conversation with what? Nah, you knew what you was doing.
I got in trouble, couple, and that wasn't even an hour, maybe at 15 minutes. I want the kids alone.
I'm talking about slap of hand. In my day and age, I never got slap of hand. Whatever is there, if it's a belt, buckle, shoe, it's throwing and it's reaching you. It's not missing you.
This is so much child abuse in one conversation.
Yeah, but me personally, I haven't hit any kids in it. Like, but me as a child growing up, I used to get like the bell, the whip, the sound box. You see, like all them cables you lot got there, yeah. You know the big, thick sound box ones. I've had them ones still. And like me as a child growing up, I used to do like slavery work. innit? No, I call it slavery work because here where it is now, yeah. My mother did come out of England and she there and she has sent money for me. Yeah. But still I was doing mad work in Jamaica. So I I
Yeah,
call
I
that
get what
some
you mean.
slavery thing. It's like,
And you're
hold
still
on,
not even getting the
really
money.
and truly, yeah, she shouldn't have been sending no money for me because I was working out there. You get me, with the people that I was staying with. That's all. You get me? And I was getting some mad beats, blood. Like, you see me? Like Friday school, I don't know about them things there. Like, I got the most licks, blood. Like, what, you get me? I'm stronger for it now, innit? Like,
Yeah.
You get me? I know how to tie out a cow on that. I don't really use that skill right now, but at least I know how to tie out a cow. I'm gonna get water and dig two yam and chop two banana and plant two banana and everything. You know?
Next question.
So is today's parenting softer than the old school parenting?
Yeah, softer, definitely.
Because of the government. And because
government, it's
because
just
these kids,
insane.
you see these
Everybody
kids,
grew up
you see these
differently.
kids, yeah. Some of these kids, them deserve some ratty licks still. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them they chat too much. Oh, I'm gonna tell this association and this association and ray and whatever like.
Social
Yeah,
services
if
made
my
them.
child said that would piss me
Get
off.
over
But
it.
what they don't realize when they go and tell social service, yeah, they're gonna go to care. Parents. This is what you tell them. When you go to these care homes, there's gonna be a man there named Jimmy Savile waiting for you. That's what you need to tell them.
That's gonna be a finger treat, man.
So make them go and run about them old cars.
No, but
Yeah.
seriously, the only reason why it's soft, I just reckon we don't really have a say on our kids. Well, sorry, they don't have a say in the kids because I have a say in my child. Okay? But most parents don't have a say. They listen to the system and do what they say. So that's how the kids get out of hand. If it was more strict, like how it was our day and time, everything would go nice. But look at it, every little thing. Oh, it's anger. They've got anger management. They've got ADHD. What the fuck was that in our day and age? There was no
Yeah.
such thing as that.
Yeah.
That didn't exist. Your child was just bad. Simple. You understand? But it's the system.
And nowadays, people as well, anytime they get backed in a corner, they cry out for mental health as well.
Yeah, everything's mental.
Yeah.
But you
before,
wasn't mental to run from the police,
Yeah,
though, innit?
they didn't have mental health before, but as soon as something happens, it's oh yeah, I've got mental health, and everyone feels sorry for me. Like so some people are using it as an excuse as well.
To get away with
All these
murder.
things, yeah. Like as soon as you do a crime, you know, like oh yeah, mental health. Yeah, that's why I stabbed him. Do you understand? Yeah, people are using it to take the piss as well. So anyway, what are we doing now?
In these questions, isn't it?
At what age would you allow your child to bring a partner home?
Who asked that question, please? Oh, okay.
Okay, boy or girl, like child.
Your child.
A girl child when she's married.
How would you know who they're gonna marry if you don't let them bring them home?
Why did you ask the men these questions?
I'm asking.
All right.
Nah, but obviously the men are definitely going to say when the girls
Alright,
get married.
alright.
Yeah,
What
who
you
the
say,
question
It's
is to?
interesting because you said when they're married, but what you ain't checking for
Yeah,
is
no.
who she's gonna marry.
No, but
Because
what he's
Alright,
saying,
you know
wait,
what,
what
fair
about the
enough,
boy
yeah.
then? No, what about the boy?
Alright, 1 second. Okay, we're there on a Sunday. You go, oh yeah, Ray. Want to come over for dinner and chill out, and we get to meet this lad, and yeah, why not? Maybe around 17, realistically. Like because I got to think about myself, what I was doing in it. Like, you understand? So
But that's why you should push it further.
No,
Think about yourself, so push it when they're older.
but I'd rather them be in my house fucking than like in the park.
Well, to me,
Okay,
I would
so
say
a boy,
any age,
a
any
girl
age.
you is. I'm not even answering your question. So you said a girl 17, a boy what age?
Maybe whatever age.
No, a boy what age?
I don't know, 15 if you want. If you want to.
So if your 30-year-old son was giving a girlfriend home, it's alright.
No, not bringing home. I don't know. Like it wouldn't be like if the parents knew about it. If the parents,
Yeah, obviously,
if
the girl parents knows she's got a girlfriend. They're both the boy's 13, your son. She's 13.
Yeah, and they
You'll
want
be
to chill
alright
and
with
play
it.
computer game in the living room there.
Oh, in the living
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Okay then. What's you say
Any
any age?
age.
So your 9-year-old daughter says she's got a boyfriend. She can bring the boy home.
Yes. Because at 9, the idea, well, I would think her idea of having a boyfriend would be
Are you
like
okay?
play club. Like, let's sit down and watch a movie together. It won't be nothing sexual. Like, if it's something sexual, I would want to
In
know
this
about
day
it.
and age, you would let your
I
9-year-old.
would want to know about it. I would want to have that open conversation with my child and find out and see for myself the intentions of it. If I say no, she will go and sneaky behind my back and go do whatever she has to do. So it's better it's in front of my face so I know and I can handle the situation. But if you don't know the situation, how can you handle it? They're gonna sneak off and do it anyway.
Fair enough, because that's what we did when we was younger. We sneaked off. Our parents didn't encourage us.
I didn't sneak off.
Alright, so when me
I
and son,
wasn't interested.
I don't.
I didn't sneak off.
You ready? You done?
No, I really want to say more to her.
Anywho, when me and son now, I don't actually know. Because I wasn't raised like that, I think it would be quite weird, male or female, to bring anyone home. But I would say, who knows, if you're like, no school business, not on that. I would say 18 onwards. 18 onwards, yeah. Male or female, 18 onwards still. And if you're coming in my yard, you're in the front room. You understand? You're not going in no bedroom. You're in the front room. You understand? That's where you're there. You understand? I don't business about this boyfriend and girlfriend thing. And my situation is, I would never like the other anyways. I'll never like him. That's just how I'm built. I'm built that way. I don't have to like you. Just deal with my daughter or my son correctly. I don't have to like you.
Yeah,
So you would never like your son's girlfriend?
No.
Why not?
Because some girl are, you know, they're not.
No, but if she was a nice.
Yeah, I'm
little
good, you
girl,
know,
like-
still. I'm
like-
good still, you know.
Your
she's
son
not
could be the bad
nice,
one and she's a
like,
good
she's
one,
got
you never know.
well mannered and everything.
Yeah. Why can't Mr.
Because at a young age, you're not gonna say, "Oh, let me bring this person over as a boyfriend girlfriend." They're gonna say, "Oh, mom, can this person come over for us to do homework
No, but
together?"
This day and age,
shall I
that's
tell you what
boyfriend.
it is? No, shall I tell you what it is here? Some race here, chicken and chips here, like that's
Hopefully there's no chicken and chip people in our viewers tonight.
no. Why not? Why not? What's wrong with chicken and chips?
No,
You're
but
the
you
one
know,
saying
I'm just using it as an example.
but this is where it starts off from.
Oh
Can
my
my friend
God.
come over for dinner and you're eating fish fingers and smiley faces?
Yeah.
Them things there, fam. Allow it. You understand? Like, innit?
Blatantly. If it's a boy, I would say 18, 19.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
Oh
old
my
fashioned
God.
as a single mum.
No, but
18,
but that's what it is.
Because
like, some
why
race,
I say
they will
that-
allow it. They will allow the kids to go to the bedroom. And
Yeah, I'm not in
Why I
that.
say
Some
18,
race-
19 for a boy, because if that was my daughter, I wouldn't want her to, you understand, to be even, I'm not going to be selfish. And with my daughter,
But you know, then again,
19,
but then again, I'll tell you something though, right? Yeah, if my son or my daughter has got a well-paid job and they're contributing to the yard, I ain't paying rent or paying other bills, I can't really have no chat for
no,
them.
I still have chat.
I can't have
Because
chat
I
for them.
couldn't do that. I couldn't
No,
bring
I
the
couldn't
boyfriend
do that.
home.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Paying the rent and what I couldn't do that in the yard that I live now with my nan.
Personally, I said when my daughter wasn't, if she's 19, she could probably say, "Mummy, I've got a boyfriend," and they'll sit in the living room. But I know it's not gonna happen because I'm just saying it right now. But I know we say it. I'm like, "What did you say?" No.
So
So
where would you want them to chill?
chill.
Look at
What
Lily
chill?
struggling.
There is no chilling.
Why
She
not?
don't need a. What's she
Why
need a
not?
boyfriend for? She's
Why
independent.
not? That
She
means
works.
she's
What
I
age?
give
What
her
age
money.
you start giving the thing away?
Why would she be scared?
What
to
age did
No,
you
I'm
start?
saying if she's
What
young.
age I started to? That's why she shouldn't start.
Yeah, but if she's
The
nine,
same
what-
mistakes
she's
I
nine.
made, she shouldn't make them mistakes.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
In
You-
them,
you-
I
you're
don't
not
get. I'm not
gonna
gonna say she's not going to be doing it because obviously what I don't know don't hurt me. The same for my mum didn't know didn't hurt her. But the point I'm trying to say, I just think
You
Get
wouldn't-
a job.
No.
be working, put your head in your books, then you think about man.
But there was a case the other day of this young black boy that got killed coming out of this little girl bedroom because the
How much
dad
story you
thought
have?
that
Huh?
he come home and met him
So
in
what
the
was
house.
he doing in the bedroom?
Obviously, they were doing the jiggy.
Okay, so
You
that's
understand
why-
what I
that's
mean?
what-
Now, if they
You
had
should've
an
been there.
open dialogue conversation like that, this is my boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah,
the dad won't think like you just came to rape my daughter and kill this
No, he
person.
didn't. No, but that was stupid because in there he walked through the door. That's
I just
nothing.
think it's always
dad
good to
probably
have
killed
an
him
open,
for his violating.
open communication, an open
Alright,
dialogue with your
cool.
children.
Next question.
My view is
Next
different.
question.
I don't
It's
think
gone
that's
too
right.
far now.
You let your children get a murder, I reckon you will.
No, I'm about open communication. with
Anyway,
humans,
this
with
was the
animals.
Sweet and Sour Show.
No.
Thank you for everyone viewing. And yeah, next time we've
Come
got more
Tune in
topics.
next
You understand?
2 weeks. Alright.
So, I'm your man. 'Cause I ain't no boy. Dr. Wordplay, it's been the sweet and sour. What's that on the wall? Is that an elephant?
Wait.
What was that? What was that?
Give me all of us, look.
This is the Sweet and Sour That's on Controversy show. I'm Temper. This is Cherry British. Cassie, Dr. Wordplay.
Thank you for tuning in. See you again.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, sweet. What was that though?
It's so shadow, isn't it? When it's so shadow.
Oh, there's an elephant in the room.
I'm not even laughing.
The fact that I couldn't talk properly.
Well done, guys.
Now, on a serious note, I'm going back on it because I didn't listen.
Oh, Lord God. This is
leave
like
me
the Zoom
alone.
business, bro.
Yeah.